friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I have my weekly weigh-in. It was a really good week. I did absolutely everything that I know that I have to do to lose weight. I was on my game. I was keeping my calories low. I was drinking my water, doing all the things. And I was so confident when I hopped on the scale this week that I was going to have a huge loss. And then I didn't. It's interesting how some weeks you kill it, you do great, you do all the things you're supposed to do, and you lose just a little. And other weeks, you kind of half-ass it, and maybe you aren't as diligent about things, and yet you still lose a lot of weight. I still don't know how that happens. It happens to me quite often, actually. But this past week, I was, like I said, so confident getting on the scale, and the scale just didn't cooperate. So let's talk about the loss. I did have a loss this week, which is exciting. Any week that the scale goes down is a good week, in my opinion. But it didn't go down nearly as much as I expected. I really thought I was going to hop on the scale and see like a 2 or 3 pound loss. And that just wasn't the case. So I'm going to pull up my scale, show you where I weighed, or what I weighed, and where I am in this weight loss journey. And then we'll talk a little bit about how I'm feeling about it. So I got on the scale on Friday. That's my weigh-in day. And I weighed 266.4 pounds, which is a loss, but it's just a little tiny loss of 0.6 pounds. So yeah, since last week, I am down 0.6 pounds. That is a grand total since the very start of my journey in September of 2023 of 20.8 pounds. Last week when I came to you and I talked to you about my weight loss, I was feeling pretty dejected about how slow the progress has been. And it's interesting because last week when I weighed in, I had dropped 2 pounds that week. And I was still feeling like it was too slow. And then this week, I only lost 0.6 pounds. And yet, I feel really good about it and I'm okay with it. And I'm not feeling impatient. So I don't really know what changed other than the fact that I just know this past week I did everything I needed to do. And if I am diligently working and doing all the things and the weight loss is slow, I'm more okay with that. But if I'm kind of, half-assing it a little or eating a little bit too much, or maybe I'm not tracking here or there and it's slow, then I feel like it's my fault. You know what I mean? So I'm not really feeling down this week. I'm feeling really good. I had a loss. I had a great week. I ate some really delicious things this past week. I have really been just like thriving this past week with my routine and drinking all the water and doing all the things, and 0.6 pounds is great. So that's kind of where I am with my mindset. Yes, the overall process has been slower than in previous years when I've tried to lose weight, but maybe that means that this is going to stick this time and it's going to be sustainable. I am eating more calories than I typically would eat on like a calorie cut, weight loss, calorie deficit thing. I typically am like cutting it down to 12 to 1300 calories, and I'm feeling hungry all the time and I'm feeling deprived. And this time around, I don't feel that. I'm eating right around 16 to 1700 calories most of the time. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. I don't beat myself up too much about 100 calories here or there. I also don't deprive myself. If I get to that 1600 calorie mark at the end of the day and I'm still hungry, then I'll eat some more. And I just feel like that's such a more attainable / maintainable way to do it. I feel like that's just life. living life. Some days you're going to be hungrier, some days you're not. Some days you're going to eat a salad for dinner, and some days you're going to have a cheeseburger. And as long as it all balances out and there's moderation, and the scale's still going down, I'm okay with that. So I feel like that's the difference between my weight loss journey now and the weight loss journeys I've been on in the past. And while in the past I have been able to drop 40 to 50 pounds relatively quickly, I've always managed to gain it all back plus some. So I'm hoping doing things a little bit slower, doing things the right way this time around will lead to long-lasting results. So yeah, 266.4 pounds is my current weight. Like I said, 20.8 pounds since I started in September. And since the start of the year, which is really what I'm kind of going on, I kind of restarted this journey January 1st. Let's see, 273.6 was where I started. And I am now 266.4. So we are down 7.2 pounds total in 2024. That feels really good. I've been in just a really good mood all week. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's a combination of just like checking all the boxes this week with my weight loss journey. I've been doing really well on some other goals that I have. The weather's been beautiful, and I think just overall it's put me in a really good mood. So yeah, that's it. That's my weigh-in this week. Short and sweet. Let me know if you are enjoying these weekly weigh-ins. It's a slow crawl, but slow and steady wins the race. If you'd rather see like monthly updates, I could totally do that. Just leave me some feedback down below. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every week. Lots of weight loss content as well. I'd love to have you. You can also join my membership if you want even more of me, even more videos, budgeting worksheets, that sort of thing. If you click the join button, you can get more information on all of the membership tiers and what it takes to join. I'd appreciate it if you'd check that out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.